guys? Get here, Burn One. I'm joined today actually with Nico and Ollie, or not Nico, Dean and Ollie.
Cool.
Dude.
I am Nico.
Oh man. But yeah. For some reason, we're doing this Fate Zero English set review in the current year of 2020.
People got to know.
We've
They just gotta know.
decided we need content, and so we're going to be doing set reviews for all of the English sets.
Oh,
Starting with the
first. No.
So we're starting with the first one.
All right. I guess we're gonna try to speed run this. So we'll just jump right in. Wait, who's reading what? I don't want to read shit.
Start. We got Puppet of Einsberg, Eatersfield. Okay, she has pay 1 on attack if you have Sign of Determination. I don't know what that climax is. Can somebody get me the name of that? What that climax does? Is in your climax area. You may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for level 1 or higher Master Serpent character. Reveal it to your opponent. Put it in your hand. I don't understand. This is like worse than the Little Busters card that's like on a 2-soul. But what is it on?
draw 2K1.
Draw 2K1 broken, so you +2.
You
Yeah, actually OP.
broken, and it's 7K base with the 2K1 added to it. Broken.
Yeah. I think this is good because you don't have to worry about getting reverses against Attack on Titan. I think this is a pretty decent combo.
Yeah, I mean, probably not. I mean, you can't grab utility off it, but
you can
probably
also use it to pay out the climaxes that you trigger during the attack phase if you delay it. So that's pretty cool. I do value that. I give this card a C.
A C. Okay, we're getting letter things.
I don't know. What are you guys giving it? There's no actual rating scale for this.
Yeah, I give it a 4. I don't know what it's out of, but it's getting a 4.
I'll give it a C, I think.
Right.
Okay, it's a C.
Next
Boom.
card.
Next card, King of Ideals, Saber. This is a 3/2 10K servant royalty. I don't know if that matters. That means you can grab it off of the Ilya Azusa, right?
No, you cannot.
Oh, is that master only?
That's master only.
Oh,
You can't grab this off any odds. You can grab this off the Takatsubo.
Okay, so I guess there's that profile somewhere. I don't know where, but
yeah, in my mind.
Okay. This has, if the number of cards in your hand is 4 or less, it gets 1,000. So it gets big if you're like don't have a hand at level 3. I think it's kind of how you want it to be though. Also, it has -1 soul of the card in front of it to next soul wall, and when it kills something, you get to give
when it reverses,
you get to give a card a soul modulation. This is a good card. I don't know why this isn't still played.
Actually, reading these effects is kind of cool. It's soul modulation for your opponent and yourself.
It's pretty cool.
Helps you get lethal, but if it fails, your opponent's got an easy road to lethal.
Yeah, if you think about it too, a negative soul in front is like healing 1 every turn.
Yeah, OP.
Oh, that is pretty good. This is playable plus.
Playable plus? I agree.
I understood. Playable plus sounds good to me.
Okay, Oliver, your turn.
Okay, it's Kiritsugu, Belief in Justice. When it's placed from hand to stage, choose a character and it gets 4K and 1 soul till the end of turn. When damage is canceled during its attack, if you have Origin Shot in the climax, which I believe it is a shot.
I think it is a shot, yeah.
Choose one of your opponent's level 3 or lower characters and put it in their stock.
It's Outrider. It's broken.
It Outrider. You're right for the true mirror.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty dang card actually.
Oh wait, it gives a card a soul too and power.
Yeah, it gives soul.
Dude, this super Outrider. What the heck? All right.
And it's on a shot trigger.
Dude, and it's on like best character from Zero.
Yeah, Kiritsugu's sick. Yeah. I give it a playable plus.
Because Fate has a way to. They can only get green climaxes, right?
Yeah. The green climaxes are Excalibur.
So they don't really have a way to find this and like splash this as like a spicy one of.
No, they do not.
But one day when they do get because Fate's going to keep getting support for some reason.
Wait, is FGO part of the Fate?
No,
or is it
no, it's not Neo Standard.
Unfortunate. I don't know. This is a really cool card. Definitely playable in a sense.
think it is. I kind of wish that the other thing wasn't tied to a climax. I think like actually like does it have to kill a card, right?
The other one has to kill.
No,
card,
when it's
one...
canceled.
Oh, when damage is canceled,
you get to stock kick.
You get to stock kick, which is like actually kind of cool because I kind of hate the way like when you deal with Rider, I dislike bouncing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that's like the worst way to remove it, right? Because they just get to heal again.
Of course, then you give your opponent 1 extra stock so they can kill you next turn.
Fate is a defensive deck, so that doesn't really like most of the decks that you care about bouncing stuff or like removal. You don't care if they have like 1 extra stock.
Yeah, they don't have really explosive turns, right? So
they're all defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Oliver, next one. Let's go.
Oh no. Kitsugu Stop Heresy. Once played, pay 2. Search for Writing Skills Saber and add it to your hand. That's a 5500 vanilla.
Ooh, nice.
And it's a stock level 0 stock bomb.
Ooh, dual utility. I like it.
Stock bomb. The 1000 power is relevant. It helps it kill some things that would have on death effects. The pay 2 is just a nice additional bonus that you're never actually going to use. You can see that as a 2 stock out instead of having to encore for 3.
It's a master, so you can grab it off the Yazuza, and then plus.
Pretty broken.
When you play it.
And then it also, that means it can have clock encore.
That's true. It's a stock clock encoreable stock bomb.
Oh, I've never heard of one of those that you would rather play.
But this one pluses.
I'm going to give it, this is a card out of 10.
It gets a D.
D?
C minus.
All right. Here, I got this next one. Was it Silent Assassin Maya? If you have a yellow climax in your climax area, this card gets +1 soul. And then all of your other characters with Kiritsugu, Belief in Justice, get 1000 power.
It's the 32.
So it pumps a character, but it gets a soul.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm confused.
Well, it pumps the 3/2. When you field at level 3, when you field it at level 3, it's like a 0 stock 3 soul.
You can play this with the Iris Field combo, and 2 of your lanes will get +1 soul now.
Broken.
So we're seeing some like synergy. This is what we like to call Soul Rush deck.
Back in the day when Yellow was all about the soul.
Back in the day when color identity mattered.
I don't know. That's a pretty spicy tech, that +1 soul. Since people play the Kokoro drop search just for the extra soul, I feel like there's some people that will like play a card just to have extra soul. Let's say you're playing the Maguro from like Fate's Day Night. You could splash that in as like a really spicy like damage pusher.
Ooh, one thing though is it only has weapon trait. It doesn't have Master or Servant.
Look, we don't actually look at traits. That doesn't matter. If you're a good player, you'll have it in hand.
You just salvage it off the Archer Brainstorm. Easy.
Well, isn't the one like the Sakura Brainstorm's not trait locked?
It is not. You can just play that, I guess.
And you can just grab it. Easy.
Oh wait, no. I think doesn't that only grab Master or Servant?
Oh, it grabs anything.
I don't remember. Maybe.
And then like you can grab anything out of clock too. So if it hits your clock, you can look at your opponent and be like, "It's unfortunate that you had to have this happen to you." And then.
I don't know how I feel about this card. It's kind of cool.
It's
one extra soul.
It's fine.
Funny.
All right, next card. Beautiful King of Knights Saber. If the number of characters your opponent has is 3 or less, this card gets 1000 power. It's 2/5 base, so it's 3/5 beater.
It's oversized.
Oversized with an okay condition.
You play this. You play this in normal Fate, because then when you put this down, your opponent tri-fields to stop it, and then you look at them.
They have
you
4
fool.
Characters.
Yeah, so they have to at least have like they have to like commit multiple cards to the front row, and you go, you fool. Now I have Shimikaze reverses.
Got him.
Broken.
And it's also too big for Goblin Slayer to handle, so that's pretty good.
Oh, it's true. And if Goblin Slayer plays more than 1 card, you're good to go. Yeah, this card's playable plus out of 10. I
think out of everything that we're going to be looking at today, it might be the best card.
Yeah, this might be the best card.
No. There's some other good spicy cards in here.
Ooh,
I know there's a 1/0 in green that I love.
There's a sick level 1 bomb that we'll get to.
All right.
It's
Ooh.
pretty
What do you guys
dank.
rate this card?
I think that
Uh,
one's actually pretty good. Like, I think like the scenarios is like a tech choice. That's a pretty good card. What do you think?
Yeah, it's
Noel?
fine. It's a C. It's a standard oversize with like a condition that's not actually bad.
Yep.
I just like how it can condition your opponent. Next one, Saber, Magic Power Unleashed. Spammable, 2k brains, 2k, you give a card 2k for every climax you hit.
Choose a servant.
Oh, servant only? This
Yep.
card's pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is pretty bad. So bad that my image for it's not even loading.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty bad card. We're just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. On to the next one. Irisville, Vessel of the Holy Grail. 2/2, 6/5. This has got to be a standby target. It's got 2 soul. When it attacks, you choose 2 of your servant characters and give them 1 soul. Wait a second, this card's really dank. And it has clock shift.
Yeah, remember that mechanic?
Wait,
There's a
this
couple
is
cards
auto
that-
clock. Okay. Wow, you can add this to your hand at level 2 if
Yeah.
it's your clock broken.
And then you get to push damage. I think it's a really funny card.
That's pretty funny.
Wait, does Fate even have a standby?
No, they
No.
don't.
They do not.
Nice.
They have the combo that's like fake standby that Madoka has.
Does
So you can
does
get
that-
this out.
Oh man, wait. It's traits. Well, this is special attributes. Did you guys notice that? Later on, doesn't it become traits? Or is it always special attribute?
I don't know.
All right. Well, either way, homunculus and alchemy, like, would it be able to stand by this?
Probably
locked
not,
as a
actually.
servant
It's
or
probably
master?
locked. Those are
Oh,
usually
never
actually
mind.
locked.
Yeah, it only grants master. It only does master sir. Never mind.
Oh
Wow,
man,
they had to
this
nerf
is
that
the
card.
Iliad deck, the yellow splash for the Iliad deck.
Yeah, without
With
the
Berserker and
homunculus
stuff?
tag.
Easy.
Oh yeah,
This is a spicy card.
yeah, it's pretty spicy.
Soul's always funny.
This is like a I don't know, C minus. I don't think you'll ever actually play this card, but
Dang, you with this, I give it a D plus.
I give it a D minus.
oof.
All right, next card.
All right. Saber, End of Reign. If the number of your cards in here is 3 or less, this card gets 1500 power.
Unplayable.
This is a 10k 2 soul.
10k 2 soul only if you have 3 or less cards. Dude,
This
the
card-
aggression.
This card had to be unplayable even when it came out, right?
I don't know actually. This might have been playable.
This is not good, that's for sure. This
It's
is a rare.
guys. Yeah.
This is a rare.
Maybe it was
This card
good
is
back
unplayable. See, even the flavor text says that the card is unplayable. I am unworthy. See? All right,
Very
next card.
accurate. Irisville, living as a human. During your turn, all your other characters get 500 power. Change, put this in your waiting room. Beginning of draw phase, you pay cost if you do. Choose Puppet of Einsberg Irisville in your waiting room, put on the stage this was on.
Wait, what card is that? Wait, was it the 1-0? No.
Yes, it was. It was the 1-0 combo.
Oh, nice. There's a change to it, so you can do this at level 1 or level 0.
Yeah, it looks like you can.
Broken.
Beginning of draw step.
It's kind of spicy.
That is kind of spicy. And this is like a global support during your turn. Well, I guess if we're playing
Yeah.
the level 1 combo, this
Not
is
trade
absolutely
restricted
playable.
either.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Yep. Not terrible out of 10.
Yeah, it's playable.
Yeah, as long as you're playing that level 1 combo, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, next card. Future Hope Shiro. When where is this? This is level 0, 1000 power. When another of your character battle opponent when another of your character's battle opponents becomes reversed, choose one of your characters and that character
Revenge
gets
trigger 1K.
1000 power until end of turn. Broken. Encore. This card has Encore? Oh yeah, I forgot. Back in the day they had those weird supports that would get Encore. Wait. Oh yeah. Revenge trigger support. And it only
Yeah,
has
with
weapon trigger.
Encore.
So you can put it in the front row and then encore it after it attacks.
Broken.
And after you get your value.
Pretty OP.
All right.
Nice meme card.
Yes, nice meme out of 10.
Pretty good.
Next card, Kiritsugu, Purist of the Ideal. What is this? A level 0, 2500 power. This card gets +1 soul for each of your other characters' name. Parts of Kiritsugu Maya. What card is that?
The next card.
Oh, nice. So I guess we'll review these together. Next card is that card. It's a 3K vanilla.
So you put 2 vanillas in the back row and you tri-field this
They all swing at 3 soul.
That would be the most American play. Drop 3 of these and then 2 of the thing in the back row, and then just like swinging in for like 3.
I got this vanilla that can maybe plus me because it's basically oversized, but I'm just gonna play in the back.
Dude, damage is what wins games.
Yeah, winning board is for chumps.
Master and weapon trait, and then weapon trait.
I like it. It's pretty dank.
This is a dank meme out of 10.
I guess next one's Mother and Child. Irisville and Ilya. 1/1/2K. I'm already looking at this. Let's see. It bonds Mage Killer Kiritsugu for 1. And then it also bonds Puppet of Einsberg.
That is the stock bomb and the combo.
The which one?
There's no, not the stock bomb. It's the 3. No, that's not the 3/2.
This is a 1/3 event.
Killer.
1/3 event. It builds stock also when this event attacks.
Ooh,
it's a 3K. It's a counter. That first card.
Oh, that card's pretty terrible. Next card. You guys, anything else to say about that?
You're right.
Okay, we have 2/1 Saber Noble Phantasm Unleashed. It's an AK. Yeah, she's got 1 soul. It has pay 1, ditch 1. When it attacks, if Excalibur is in climax, you banish a card in your opponent's grave, and this card gets 1,000 power until end of turn. This is the strongest card.
You could play this with the door.
Did you say this works with the standby combo? Or?
This would work. You can get this out.
Good.
You can also play the door because the door is technically Excalibur.
This is stronger. Well, okay, yeah. So you play this with a gate, I guess, and then you plop these out at 1, and then you just start
banishing their
climaxes.
climaxes.
Yeah, easy game.
Easy game.
Yeah,
this is
playable
actually pretty
plus.
dank.
Yeah, anything that banishes stuff is just cool in general, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you could actually play that card. Next card, Innocent Girl Ilya. It's a global 500 to Master Homunculus.
Pretty bad.
By today's standards, pretty garbo.
If it doesn't do
if
anything
it was
else.
2010 again, maybe this card would be playable plus. All right, next card. Aresville von Ensburn. Level 0, 2500 power, pay 2. When the yellow climax is placed in your climax area, you may pay cost. If you do, put the top card of your clock into the waiting room. Wow. This card rewards you for slamming your climax every turn.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Repeatable heal. You push damage and then heal down.
Damn.
Sadly, that profile has been power crept. Except for the fact you can attack with it after you do that. That's actually pretty dank.
Yeah, true. But once again, Homunculus Alchemy trait. This card is okay-ish, maybe, out of 10.
Sadly, it's in the wrong traits, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with all the Irie cards, I'm pretty sure.
Next card. Riding Skill Saber, level 1. 5500 vanilla. Vanilla out of 10, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, next card. Maya Hisao. If the number of cards in your hand is 4 or less, this card has 1,000 power, and it's a 105k.
106k.
106k for not keeping hand size up in a yellow deck that's going to be super aggressive. Sounds like an okay card to me.
Very barely playable.
Barely playable at best. I don't even know if barely playable at best is even I don't know, dude.
6k is just not enough power anymore.
It's so power crept out of existence. The condition's horrible.
Yeah, it is a pretty terrible condition.
All right. Next card, Invisible Air Saber. 1/1, 6,500. Reveal any number of climax cards in your hand. At the beginning of your battle step of this card's battle, you may pay the cost. If you do, this card gets plus X power until end of turn, where X is equal to 1,000. Multiply the number of cards revealed.
Card
What?
runs over everything.
Yeah, you just so if you're Dean, you just play this down and reveal the five climaxes in your hand, and this gets to like get over anything.
Dang. You're like a sick 10k you played at level 1, dude. Check out my 5 climax hand. Now your 10k is dead.
It's pretty good.
It outs Milky Holmes, yeah.
Outs
if you're a good
Milky
player.
Holmes, you're right.
I think it's pretty funny. It can beat standby boards. Pretty terrible though. The stronger it gets, the more incentive you give your opponent to like destroy you the next turn.
Oh man, this is ridiculous. All right, someone read the next
Good
one.
times. Kiritsugu, Time to Hunt. This is a 1/17K.
Read the vanilla. All right, dude. Vanilla
Out of 10, yeah.
All right, next card.
Mage Killer Kiritsugu. This is a 3K counter.
3k counter, another vanilla out of 10.
You get this off the 1/1.
Oh, it combos with the 1/1 that you got to pay 3 stock for?
Yeah.
Dang.
Then you pay an additional stock. Assistant Machine Maya. Assist all your characters in front. Level assist 500. On play, pay 1. Give a character 1 soul until end of turn.
Okay out of 10, I guess.
Pretty okay out of 10.
Yeah, once again, only weapon trait.
Dank level support though.
Yeah.
First time out, Irisfiel von Einsburn. This is vanilla, right? 8,500
Yeah,
vanilla.
21,
Yeah, it's
80,
vanilla.
Yeah,
Vanilla
218, 500 vanilla. That's also off trait broken. All right, someone read this event. That's a lot of text.
I've actually seen people play this.
This card's actually like pretty decent.
Yeah, this is a 2/0 yellow event. Each player mills 3, so this is for burning your opponent for 1 sometimes to get that dank lethal. If the number of level 1 or less characters put into your grave is more than the number of level 0 or lowers, put into your opponent's, you may draw a card, and then this card goes to stock. So it always goes to stock, and it's sometimes cantrips. And it always mills 3. So it helps set up the free fresh. It occasionally replaces itself. It can be used as like an extension for like if you need like extra stock to go off. This card's actually pretty good.
People mainly play this to set up the laser combo. Because it puts cards into their waiting room.
Oh, okay.
I mean, against standby decks, I guess this card is also usable in that sense too, right? Because they should not have that many level 0s.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's free stock. It's pretty cool.
That's all right.
Oh, this card's so dank.
Demolition. It's a 2/0 event counter. Each player returns all cards in his or her waiting room into his or her deck. Each player shuffles his or her deck afterwards. Choose a card in your hand and put it into your waiting room. If you do, choose one of your characters, and that character gets 2,000 power until end of turn.
2K free fresh counter.
What? All right.
This isn't that bad. I think it's pretty funny. You can do it like in the middle of the attack step, like your opponent like triggers like 2 or 3 times, and like before they go to like they're gonna crash an encore, and you go no, and then you slam this down, and you go, we're both refreshing now,
and then you have to neg.
It's like a Fumio.
Dude, this is like a Fumio.
Yeah.
What?
Oh man.
Yeah, I kind of like this one. I think this one's dank.
Yeah, this card's actually pretty dank. I tried messing around with it.
So what was the problem with it? Was it just terrible?
You have to neg 2. It's pretty yikes sometimes.
You
ditch after. Right?
It's weird. It's worded in a way that sounds like the ditching the character is optional, or ditching a card in your hand. Because it says, if you do, choose one of your characters and that character gets this power. Did this get mistranslated in English? Choose a card in your hand. Because usually this would be like, and then you may choose a card in your hand, discard or whatever.
That's
right?
weird. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I see what you mean. That's weird.
It's
'Cause-
worded very weirdly. Maybe it's mistranslated in English. Time to update that errata page.
Hell yeah.
All right, what is this? 1/1 event, Einsburn Castle. If the number of climax cards in your waiting room is 1 or less, this card cannot be played from your hand. Search your deck for up to 1 weapon or alchemy character, reveal it to your opponent, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Ooh, a 1/1 search event.
Yeah, people played this in like. Oh wait, just search one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that Fate has something better than this.
Yeah.
But this grabs alchemy.
grabs alchemy and weapon traits. So all those weapon
Ooh.
cards we said that were unplayable, suddenly playable with this event. This card kind of
Not
sucks.
wrong. Yeah, it sucks.
Pretty
We have 3 climaxes, so we're just gonna skip those, right?
Yep.
We already went over those a little bit.
Yeah, draw
Next.
2k1 shot and whatever that is. Oh, blind stock soul.
Next cards, we have literally the best set of characters. We have Waver Velvet. It is a 1/1 level. No wait, it's an assist where it gives 500 times the number of assists, and it itself is an assist. And then it when you play a card named Bond Between the King and His Retainer, is that like it's a climax? What is that climax?
It is a bag.
It's a bag. Well, that's good because that means it gets you stock. And when you reveal it, when you play that climax, you get to reveal the top card of your deck. And if it's on trait, you get to stock charge that royalty or alchemy. So that goes well with all the other Fate decks.
This is a double R.
It is a double rare.
Having played this combo in both Bang Dream and Beastmen, this is a pretty funny combo. However, it's on a 1/1. So that's kind of rough.
And the
Yep.
assist effect is so bad nowadays.
Yeah, assist is pretty
You're supposed to have 2 of these in the back row.
Broken.
yeah, and then you stock charge like 3. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and then when you trigger a bag, it's like you just get so much stock in a turn. It's
Yeah.
disgusting. Nice meme.
Yes, the very nice meme.
Oh, here's an actual card that's
This is a
actually
really good card.
King of Military Rule Riders. So he's the best character. It's a 3/2/9/5 2 soul. Gets 500 for each of your opponent's rested characters. So it's basically 10/5, 11/5, probably. And it has pay 1 on the turn that it's played, block kick. And it also has pay 2 at the beginning of Encore. Choose this card and another card and like send them to memory, and then they come back.
Yeah,
This card
time
is
machine.
disgusting.
Yeah, this card's actually really strong.
Yeah, this card is pretty good.
It's
It's
actually
like unironically probably the best card.
Yeah, I
in the
remember when
set.
I was playing against like Fate Zero when the set first actually was released. This card was like probably the best card the set has. Is there any other good level 3s in the set? Like maybe Archer?
The archer's pretty good, but I think
Yeah.
the Scander's like actually just the
Wait,
best
it-
finisher the set has.
Scander's like, if you gave that, like, I think like any set you give that to would probably choose to tech it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I see
Yeah.
current like 8-bar Fate lists run this as a 1 of sometimes, so
Yeah.
it's already really solid. All right, yeah, playable plus out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Next card.
Next
Kenneth
card.
Malloy Archibald? Archibald? Whatever. Dude, I hated this guy. Master and Alchemy trait. Assist all your characters from this card. Gets 500 power. Rest 2 of your characters. Choose one of your characters with Lancer in its card name, and until end of the turn, this character gains 1500 power on the following ability. If the character facing this card is higher level, this level than this card cannot attack. Holy crap!
This is
I can't read.
terrible.
This is terrible out of 10.
You
Just
can
like
you can give your own card like demerits. That's pretty cool.
Why is it rest 2?
I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely unplayable. All right, someone read the next one.
Unshakable Pride Rider. Rest one of your standing characters when Gordius Wheel is placed at the climax, which is a 2k1. Draw 2k1. If this is on the center stage, pay cost if you do. Choose one of your opponent's characters on the center stage, gets 2k power until end of turn. This is also pretty bad.
Neg 2.
Oh, it's not level 0. That's still pretty bad.
Level 0 climaxes are always bad. Like, almost inherently. There's, with very few exceptions, actually good with climax combos. So
Yeah, it's 0. Like, they'd have to be pretty broken combos to be.
if this hit back row, would you play it?
Yes.
2k
I wanted to
power.
hear.
What do we kill? Everything, right? Any support?
Pretty much any brainstorm, I think, right? You kill Union.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Union's only 1500. Yeah, I mean, you could probably tech this in as a combo choice.
If it hit back row.
You can play the Lancer we'll get to soon that lets you swap green climaxes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tech like one or two of the climax in.
Ooh.
All right, next card.
This card's actually pretty good. It's a 1/1 backup, 1500 backup, and then when you use the backup, you give another servant 1k power.
Ooh, so it's
Does
split.
not have to be the battling character. Yeah.
The problem is Fate doesn't fight for board, right?
Pretty much nowadays.
In the Rider deck, you did. The Rider deck played this, but like the current build, no, you really don't. Because the Rider plays like 1/0, like 6Ks.
Yeah, this is getting so power creeped out too. Because isn't the vanilla nowadays 1/1/2/5 counters? Or am I thinking something else?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, this is
Like,
splittable.
It's splittable,
yes.
which is kind of cool. Yeah.
Splittable counters are like the only, like, a lot of the time, like, playing a counter is neg because it's like you just like give a card hand encore and get like 1 extra soul.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel too good, but being able to use like a split counter and like win 2 lanes at once, that's when counters start to become really good, right?
Yeah.
The true.
I mean, that's what Kantai does, right?
Yeah.
Ruler.
Okay, if you can find like a defensive deck. If
Yeah.
not, like, doesn't really go.
Ruler, Macedonia, Rider. All your servants gain 1k power. Pay 3 when you play Ionian Heteroid, which is a bar. Pay cost. If you do, search for 3 cost 0 servants and put them on separate positions of the stage. It's a pretty cool combo.
It's cool flavor.
Very cool flavor.
But not very good.
Yeah.
Next, Lancer, Red Spear, which cancels magic. What a cool name. When this card attacks, you have the climax. What is the climax?
It is a blind stock soul.
Ooh, nice. Choose one of your characters, and it gets 2k power cross turn. And during that card's battle, your opponent cannot play backup. The idea is that's supposed to be a plus. Pretty garbage.
It's pretty whatever.
Yeah, pretty whatever out of 10.
I guess you can kill like an early play with it.
At best.
Not even. It's only 9k, and it's with a stock soul you said, so it swings at a 10k if it buffs itself. What's really cool is you have 3 of it. You can like stack all the power on 1 card. But yeah, the card's garbage. Apprentice Mage Waiver though, level 0, 500 power, Master Alchemy, pay 2 on play. Search your deck for 1 card named. This is not even translated.
It's a 2/1 event counter.
Oh,
Command
okay.
Seal, 4k, 4500 power counter.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
broken.
Japanese right here. What the heck?
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean it's not translated? I'm like, I see all this English here.
And it also has bond to Imposing and Majestic Rider. There's a clock bond. So this has 2 bonds. I'm not sure why the 1 bond is pay 2. I think it's because it searches deck. That's kind of unfortunate. If that was a clock bond and a pay 1 bond, this card would be actually playable.
Yeah. It's the other card it bonds to is a 1/7k vanilla, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no. This is a really bad card all of a sudden.
It's okay. I still like it. It's a good card. Now then, enough because that card is actually unplayable. Way of the Night Lancer. This is what is this? Pay one, ditch a climax. Oh, is this the climax swap?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
climax filter.
Yeah, on play you can search you search your deck for a green climax or a card called Excalibur. This card is broken.
Yeah, this card's really good.
This is
It's
it's kind
playable
of
even
disgusting
now.
that this exists.
Yeah, this is super solid.
Can you imagine if a new Fate set comes out and we get like a real finisher that's on Excalibur? Whoa.
This is design mistake, I think, but that's just me.
I mean, it's an old set, so they probably didn't
It's a
future-proof
climax
this.
swap?
Yeah, it's a climax swap. You don't.
Yeah, you swap, you ditch a climax to search.
So it's a little bit worse than a Jinsu. But just barely?
It's still really good.
I think it's fairly comparable. You don't have to take a
It's
damage.
actually better than a Jinsu, like in the later parts, because yeah, the damage. Like the Jinsu, like sometimes you're like, I don't want to do. Also, Jinsu, sometimes you're like, I have one of the climax I need in my deck, and then you clock, and you're like, there is that climax that I needed.
It's happened a few times.
This one that doesn't really happen. So I guess it's like a different version of a Jinsu. Anyway, next card.
King of Grandeur Rider. This card actually is like the best
This
card.
is a super dank card. I like this card. Also.
This card's so dang. On attack, each player puts a top card of their deck into the waiting room. The level of the card you put in your waiting room is higher than the level of your opponent's card. You may put the top card of your deck in the stock. So you play this in coin flip, and you almost always win. You get that free stock. And you can build your opponent's climaxes.
You almost always win until your opponent always mills the level 0 also. There's another card in this set that lets you top deck a card, right? So your opponent always mills a 0 or something? I forget.
Maybe.
I know there is, because I remember a long time ago, or it's in some other Fate set, because I remember a long time ago, one of my friends, Eric, from California, we made a deck revolved around this card at level 1.
That's a spicy interaction.
Yeah.
I think that card's really pretty good.
Pretty meme. Or you could do the isn't there the Rin where you can like tap 2 cards to like put a card on top of your opponent's deck and then you force them to mill 0?
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Yeah, that's in Japanese though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, next card.
Charming Magical Look Lancer. This card cannot direct attack and has
unplayable next card.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Unplayable next card immediately. It's a 1/055. It has Encore. What the Alright, dude. Alright, 1/17k vanilla. Vanilla out of vanilla. Next card.
You can grab it off the bond.
Oh yeah, there's a bond to it. But it's a pay 2 bond, you said?
No, that's a clock bond. That's the clock bond.
Oh, okay. Soa Ui Nuanda Re Sofia Ri. Is that the character's name? I don't know how to pronounce that. Whatever. Level 0.
You got it.
Bond, Lancer.
Oh, it bonds the 2/1 climax combo.
Yeah.
Unplayable.
Unplayable out of unplayable. Alright. Proof of entry waiver. Level 0. If the number of cards in your stock is 2 or less, it gains 1500 power. Oh shit, it's a real card. And it has level 0 shift. So when your opponent hits 3 of these into your clock at level 0, you can just swap for it.
It's a master too.
Okay.
And it's master trait.
Give me clock encore.
This card's actually not bad.
This card is actually playable.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the second 3500 overstat in this set. That's good. Nice.
Well, it's unfortunate it doesn't get a level. That shift cost at the level that normally a 3500 would have.
Yeah.
That's decent though. Next card, Bold Nature Rider. I'm already calling this playable, but it's actually not. Because when you play a green climax, you get to give a card 15. Wait a second, this card's actually playable. You play this in actual 8 gold bar, and then you can pump your Shimakaze to not be pathetic.
This is pretty strong.
9k servant royalty. I guess it becomes 9k. You lose a lane though, unless you don't have like something in the back row.
Do you? Does it become 9k? I thought it's like only swings at like 6.5.
Yeah,
6.5.
8k. Yeah,
8K.
sorry, 8K.
AK, yeah, that's like AK is definitely a lot more respectable than like you like at least force counters out of like
You
some
can-
boards versus like just straight losing lanes. It's
Yeah,
actually a decent like
That's
tech
pretty
choice.
fun.
it's an okay card.
Loyal, we got a vanilla.
Vanilla out of vanilla. Next.
Some card worse than a vanilla. Do we talk about this next card?
It's 106k. If you have 5 or more stock, all right.
Yeah, it's worse
It's
than a
pretty,
vanilla.
it's pretty good. 5 stock or more at level 1. Oh, I guess if you're playing bars, huh?
What do we got? Waver Mackenzie. What? Was that his name in the show?
That was, I'm pretty sure, what the old couple called him, right? When he was like when he brainwashed them.
Oh, you might be
Oh,
right.
really?
I
I don't.
think so.
I've seen Fate Zero like 6 times, and I don't. Okay, but sure. It's a 2/1/5/5, and when one of your characters attacks, you get to buff a different card 1,000.
Uh, eh?
Pretty terrible.
It has to be a servant. It's pretty bad.
This is
Oh, yeah.
such a weird support, but okay.
But it can support from the front row.
True. Next card, 2/2/9k vanilla, 2 soul, Clock Tower Elite, Caneth. I forget his name. Whatever.
He's an elite.
Yep, vanilla out of vanilla, and here's the command seal, 2/1. Was it choose one of your servant characters, and that character gains 4,500 power until end of turn? Dang, really big counter.
It's beefy counter.
Beefy counters are sometimes good.
Sometimes good.
Grabbable off the waiver.
Yeah, we definitely need this counter to protect our riders that people are forced to side attack. All right.
But what happens if they bounce and then you can protect it after, and then they're really spooked?
All right. Treasured Sword and Magic Spear. 2/3 event. Put this card into your memory. Continuous memory. Memory. Oh, I think they mean if this card is in your memory. Why do they? Oh,
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a memory effect.
yeah, memory effect. Yeah, if this card is in your memory, all of your characters with Saber or Lancer in its card name get 1k power. Holy crap! At
It's
the
worth
cost
3 stock
of
right
3
there.
stock, you get to have a global 5k power buff to your deck. Because you give 1,000 to the back row also, right? So.
Pay 12 stock and give your board 4k power every turn.
Holy crap. Unplayable out of unplayable. Holy crap. All right.
Memory compression.
Memory
Stock
compression,
out.
you're right. When you triple trigger climaxes, you have a good way to pay them out now.
Yeah, all those bags you trigger.
All right. We got gold bar. We got bag. We got, what is this, 2k1. And we got blind stock soul. All right. Someone start reading red. Oh, I remember these cards.
Knight of Madness Berserker. This is Lancelot. He's cool. Spoiler warning. 2/1/8k. This one soul trigger. Has a cool effect. You can kill this card when you play the climax. If you do, you get to play a level 2 or lower servant in the same position it was on. So if you have any 2/3 servants, which I don't think you do, you can put 2/2 servants. This card is unplayable.
Unplayable out of unplayable.
There's a 2/3 in OG Fate set.
Holy God. Oh, yeah, there's the Berserker, right? But isn't
Yeah,
it
it's like a
8K or something?
10k. No, it's a 10k zombie, I think.
Oh, still like pretty terrible.
This flavor text is good.
All right.
Okay, now we have the card that almost got banned in Japanese.
Oh, that's true. It almost did.
King of all creation, Archer. This card's actually good. On play heal, and you have pay 1, discard the climax, which is like a stock soul, I think.
2k1. Draw 2k1.
Draw 2k1. It doesn't matter. You're never playing because you have to discard it. Beginning of opponent's attack phase, you get to tell them that they don't have a finisher. So you
Yeah,
get to
pretty
get rid of the
much.
climax, and then this card gets 5,500. At the beginning of their attack phase, so Megumin, Konosuba, of course, being the coolest set in the game, gets around this.
True.
A couple of other effects do get around it as well, but it does get to stop a lot of garbage, and then it itself is probably big enough to live.
Yeah, it'll be
this card's
5,500 base without support. I don't think this is easily getting reversed.
This card's actually really
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
Noble Stance Archer. If the number of cards in your stock is 3 or more, this is a level 0 bomb. And clock bonds to Kirei Kodomine, which I believe is the 3/2 blue healer.
Interesting. This card seems not very good, unless that blue healer is really good.
No, it's not that good.
All right.
Looking at the age.
It
probably
has
not.
pay 2, tap 2, search.
Ooh, broken. All right, next card. Bloodthirsty Beast Berserker. Put the top card of your deck into your clock. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you may pay cost if you do choose a card named, was it Arndite?
Arndite, something like
in your
that.
waiting room and return it to your hand. Change. Pay 1, put this card into your waiting room. At the beginning of your draw phase, you may pay cost. If you do, choose a card named Curse Incarnate Berserker in your waiting room and put it on stage position this card was in.
Ooh.
And the card
Curse
changes to
Incarnate's
is
a
a 1165,
with
right?
clock on core.
That's
Yeah.
a-
1165 with clock on.
That's an event counter. It grabs 2. The Arndite.
What does it do?
2/0. Give a character 1,500 times that character's cost.
Okay, well you don't play that one. Wait, is it 2/0 you said?
It's a 2/0 event.
2/0 3K backup?
Yeah, if you back up a 3/2
Or a 2/2.
or 2/2, yeah.
I mean it's still pretty terrible.
It's not that amazing. But the fact that it changes into a 1165 with clock on core is pretty good.
That is pretty good. I think it's okay.
It's all right. Next card.
Yeah.
Supreme Wine Archer. Pay 1 when you use this card's backup. Oh, okay, sorry. It's a 1K backup, and when you use the backup, you pay 1 and give. When you use this card's backup, pay cost. You choose one of your master servants in battle. That character gets X times 500 times that character's level. Okay, so it's like a level-less backup.
That
gets
is
an extra-
absolutely
This is
terrible.
absolutely ass.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Is it splittable or is it not?
No, it's not splittable. It's just a character in battle.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is absolute garbage, yeah.
All right, Golden Monarch Archer. This is another good level 1, isn't it?
Yeah, this is actually this is pretty good.
If a red climax is in your climax area, this card gets the following ability. When this card becomes reversed, if the battle opponent of this is 1 or less, you may reverse that character. And then it has hand encore. So you can choose to have a bomb if you want to slam a red climax at any point.
Less cost one too.
This is a Gigant Shooter
Yeah.
card.
Gigant Shooter, you have to be combo specifically on the gate though.
Yeah, this combos with any red climax.
Interesting.
Bad tech choice. Like if you're playing red in Fate,
Yeah.
like you wouldn't feel bad playing like one of those, right? 1 to 2.
Probably.
Yeah. It doesn't seem horrible at all. And it has hand encore, so. Yep. All right, next card, Curse Incarnate Berserker. This is the 1165 we were talking about that has clock encore.
It's okay.
All right.
The change makes it better.
Yeah, the change makes it like playable. Next, Head of Tosaka Family Tokiomi. When this card's attacks, if the card name Parting with Rin is in your climax area, you may choose a character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. Almost seems playable, and then you realize it's a 2/1 8K. What's the climax? Is it?
Blind Stock Soul.
Dang, this is a 2/0.
So it's like a 2/0, yeah.
Oh man.
So OP.
OP. Master and Jewel trait broken. All right.
Yeah, play it in your Jewel deck.
Yep, this card's like whatever. All right, next card. Why can't I read? Holy crap. Venerable Mage. Venerable. There we go. Mage Tokiomi. All your other royalty characters gain 500 power, and then act ability. Pay 2. Rest this card. Choose a servant character to your waiting room and return it to your hand. What?
I misread this card. I thought this card said all your other royalty characters get paid to rest salvaging servants. That would have been pretty funny.
What a weird. That would be even weirder ability. Holy crap. This card seems not very playable at all.
It's pretty whatever.
Some old sets used to play that, but like it's like you definitely have better options now.
All right. Next card is King of Kings Archer. Level 0, 2500 power. If you do not have any other characters, this card gains 1500 power. This card cannot become reversed by auto effects of your opponent's characters.
I'm
Pretty
really
good.
actually a fan of.
Pretty
I'm
good
actually
back
a
in the
fan of
day
effects like
when
this.
there was only reversers, right? But
Oh
nowadays,
yeah.
it loses to like bottom deckers. It loses to like clock bombs, stuff like that. It loses to a lot of stuff at 0 now.
Yeah. Still 4K
It's
though.
still 4K overstat, which is like pretty good for like one turn. And then you follow up with your triple
Triple
your
Maya.
Yeah,
Triple Kirtsugu with my double Maya.
exactly. This seems like okay-ish.
Oh, this next card looks OP. Mato's Obsession Zokin. It has the effect you can clock yourself, tap this, give a card 2/5 power, a master character specifically, and it's only insect trait. It has no other traits.
Mm-hmm.
This is worse than a vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely worse than vanilla.
So we'll go to the next one. Sakura, Corrupted Heart. 1/0 backup, insect trait, so you also can't get it off of anything. What is this? Put a level 2 or higher character from hand into waiting room and tap this card. Wait a second. Is this a backup?
Yeah. It's a
When
backup
you
that you have to
play-
play down.
If you do, choose a master in your waiting room. So you have the option to like play this down and tap it to hand fix. You can only discard a character. You can only grab a master. And then it's also has the option of being a vanilla backup.
I mean, like, if you like get flooded with like unplayables, like this is like useful, I
Do you ever
guess.
think that your hand was unplayable because you had this card in your deck?
You're right.
You might be
Insect
right
trait
there.
only as well. Doesn't even have the master trait.
Oh no, that's spoilers.
Alright, screw that card. Next card. Karya, Cost of Life. Assist all your characters in front of this card. Get the following ability. When this card becomes reversed, if the level of this card's battle opponent is lower than or equal to your level of this card, you may pay the cost if you do reverse that character. Dang, so you can crash your board and then pay 1 and kill them. Easy.
It's pretty good.
Dang, this card is terrible.
You're not wrong.
Garbage.
Next card, Young Successor Rin. 2/1/8K. Put a card from your hand into the waiting room. When this card attacks, if a red climax is in your climax area, you may pay cost. If you do, choose a master servant character in your waiting room and return it to your hand.
Hand fix.
Dang.
Pretty whatever.
This unintentionally combos with the 2/1 father card.
Oh, right. There you go.
All right.
Oh, we have a standby target.
Oh, a standby target.
Holy
Oh,
god, this
crap.
card is
2,
OP.
3, 10K.
Wait, this is the target for the Blancelot combo.
You're right, it is.
Is this
Uh,
this is vanilla from back in the day, right? 2, 3, 10K.
Yeah, 2, 3, 10K. It's
Yeah.
Also in Disgaea, so
Yeah.
spoiler for when we do our Disgaea set review.
Oh god. Ancient King Archer.
Vanilla.
Level 0, 500 power. Assist all your characters in front of this game 500 power, and it has level 0 shift. Unplayable.
Pretty bad, yeah.
All right, next card. Kadiya Mato. What is this?
500 power assist.
500 power assist. Unplayable.
Mm-hmm.
Next card. Memories of Distant Past, Sakura and Aoi and Rin. When this card is placed on stage from hand, choose another of your jewel characters, and that character gets 1k power until end of turn. Pay 2. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you may pay cost. If you do, choose a character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. This was probably playable at some point, and now is not playable at all.
Yeah.
I think these effects are fine when they go to waiting room, because so you already have the stock. When you have to play them to do it, I think they're pretty bad.
Yeah, and then it's also like, what does Jewel do in Fate? Did he even get support in the most recent booster?
No.
Uh,
It gets
I
support
don't
in
know.
the Ilya sets that aren't Neo.
well, I
Standard
think
set.
the Rin cards are all Jewel.
Do they still have Jewel on it? I guess.
I know in UBW they did. I'm assuming they do in Heavensfield.
Yeah, they probably do in Heavensfield too. Good for the Rin waifu decks, I guess. Alright, next card.
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Next card. The Noble
Worse
One
than a
Archer.
vanilla. Wait. Yeah, worse than a vanilla.
Yeah, it's worse than vanilla.
Alright, holy crap.
Wait, no. Wait, yes.
What? Yeah.
Worse than a vanilla.
Next card. Tokiomi. Artifacts to serve to sure victory. Holy crap.
Worse than a vanilla.
Holy crap. This is so
Vanilla.
bad. Vanilla. And then we get the
Vanilla.
And then we get another vanilla.
This card is even worse than a vanilla also.
Oh my god.
We're going pretty fast. We don't even need to explain these cards. They're
They're
so
just bad. Alright, here's this event. Azoth Dagger. Choose a servant character in your waiting room, return it to your hand. Choose one of your master characters, and that character gains 3 power until end of turn. This is a 1/1 event.
Pay 1
It does 2
to...
things, right?
Yeah, it replaces itself and you give something 3k.
Almost seems playable.
It's like...
You can grab an Azusa back. Wait, no.
You can't.
What is
that's
servant
master
trait?
also.
You can grab a
Servant as,
free
like,
fresh
writer. Oh yeah,
You can grab a free fresh.
and then pump your Shimakaze.
You're right.
That is a line of play.
This seems
I think
like an interesting card.
It's not good.
It's
it's
not good, but it's interesting, right?
It's fringe.
Mm-hmm.
This card's actually good.
Is it?
What next card? Read it then.
Yeah. Choose up to 2 characters with Archer and card name. Return to your hand. Choose a card in your hand. Put it into your waiting room. Reveal top card of deck. If the reveal card is a climax, put it into your clock. It's a free hand fix for 2 cards for archers.
So
You just have to
free
not
fresh?
reveal climax. Yeah, you can grab your free fresh off this. You can grab that your 3/2 archer. You can grab the bomb. You can grab a few important things.
Yeah, you can get some stuff from
Oh, you
Laser
teched in
too,
like
right?
if you teched in one of the 3/2 with the EF, you could also like you could grab that in the free fresh, right?
Yeah.
And it's like an actual good like turn.
This card's pretty good.
Yeah, this doesn't seem bad. Next card. Was this
The counter.
Oh yeah, the 2k counter. Or
1,500 times cost.
1,500 times cost, yeah. And
Which
then we
means
have some
4/5
climaxes.
counter on your 2/3.
Broken.
It's free. Pretty
Yeah, we
good.
have climaxes. We kind of went over those
Yeah.
already.
Alright, someone read blue.
Oliver, you go.
Sure. Kire, the emptiness within. During your opponent's turn, all your masters gain 1k power. Change. Pay 4, ditch a climax, sack this. Beginning your draw step. You can pay cost to play the Kire Kodamine to the field. That's the 3/2 healer that has rest 2, pay 2, search.
What?
I like this card in like not as like a change, but like
As a
because
support.
it's as a support in the master deck because that deck actually wants to fight for board.
So
Whoa,
this is
okay.
why Fate couldn't get a standby. They were afraid.
They were afraid of this.
Yeah,
1-0.
3/2 healer at 0.
Oh man.
It's like Batman Ninja all over again.
It's fine, I
I
think.
think it's funny.
1k
It gets a
global,
nice
1k
meme.
defensive global is like pretty good
Yeah, it
for
is for
the deck
masters.
that uses it.
Yeah, there's got a lot more support for masters nowadays.
Yeah,
Just the other effect, I don't know how relevant it is.
I've used it like once ever.
Nice. One out of 100 game scenario.
What was it? Did you do it just because you thought this would be funny? Like it wasn't even like this was the right play. It was like
I think I had to pay a stock that was like 3 cards deep, and it was like the best way I could actually do it, or pay out a class. Yeah,
you had to. I don't know. Usually, if it's like 3 down, you just say that climax was dead to me.
That is also true sometimes. Trigger climax and first attack. Guess I'm never paying this one out.
I mean, okay, I guess it was pretty funny.
Oh man. All right, next card.
Throbbing Soul, Kirei. Put a master from your hand to waiting room. When it's placed on stage, pay cost if you draw a card.
Jesus Christ! This is the set that has 8 or like can play has like 2 different Azusa.
Yeah, I don't think you played this.
Unfortunate that card got power crept so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in other sets, this card would actually probably be fine because costless draw ditch is like decent, but
Alright.
not in a set that has 8 It says.
Yeah. Next card.
Sadistic Artist Caster. Put another
Best.
character from your stage into waiting room. This is the hype. He is the hype caster.
The greatest cool.
when this card attacks, if you have a blue climax in your climax area, you can pay cost. If you do, this gets 2k power until the end of your opponent's turn. You put another character in the waiting room.
Ooh, it clears your board so you don't get reversed. And then you only need like 1 sack. Does Fate even have a sack counter?
No.
No? Okay, well, unfortunate. But you can kind of try to play around reverses.
You just crash into the lane.
Yeah, wait, no. Because you do this with Ryder, right? So you, because it's just like in the show, right? So like you sack off like one of your lanes, and then you Ryder the caster, and then you have no reverses.
This flavor text is really good too.
You shan't be disappointed. you know, Ske. This will be, as you might say, the coolest thing you'll ever see.
It's the greatest cool.
The greatest cool.
I just came up with a really bad scenario where he would work. I don't know what deck that would work in, but it sounds pretty terrible.
Oh man. Next card. Kirei Kotomine. This is the level 3, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It can change.
This is actually
heal,
level 1.
It's actually level 1. It's a 1/2. No, it's actually a 1/4, right?
Yeah,
pay
it's a
2 rescue
1/4.
characters, and then search for 2. Add them to hand. Broken.
This is a
No, it's
change
just
target.
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
search
just
is
one.
one.
Pay 2, rest 2. What the heck?
This is a clock bond target and a change target.
Dang. This seems pretty unplayable for like a decently cool
Yeah.
character.
Unfortunate, yeah.
Sad times.
Kirei did not get very good cards in
Next.
all of Fate, actually.
Next card, Aesthetics of Death Caster. When a card named Prank of Fate is placed in your climax area, if this card is on the center stage, search your deck for up to 1 level 0 lower character. Put it on any position of the stage. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So 105k. This
It
seems
gives you
pretty-
memory compression.
Wait, memory compression? What?
Summon up the Shiro.
Oh, you summoned the Shiro
Yeah.
and send it to memory. Okay, from the new set, broken. You're right. This card
OP.
seems pretty unplayable.
It's pretty booty, but it is also I do want to take a minute to appreciate the fact that this card does not need a reverse and it does plus you.
True.
And wait. Oh, it has to be in the center stage. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what's
Sad times.
what's Prank of Fate climax? Is it a book?
Why don't you guess what it could be?
Oh, it's a 2 soul. Please let it be a 2 soul.
No, it's not. It's a draw 2k one.
Oh, draw 2k1 broken.
Okay, never mind. The card's
This
terrible.
card is horrible.
It's getting.
Next card. Onto cards that are probably better.
I don't know about that.
Receiving New Flesh Archer. 2175. If the number of other master or servant characters you have is 3 or more, this unit.
This unit.
Sorry,
Oh,
this
yo,
unit
we're Vanguard now.
gets an encore, and then has an act ability. Pay 1, choose one of your servant characters, and that character gets 1500 power until end of turn.
Stock out. You can get as much power as you
Stock out.
need.
You're right.
Absolutely terrible.
Good art though. I can appreciate it.
It's pretty good art. Blue Archer.
Next card, Regulator Rize. It's just a 500 assist. It's unplayable.
Yeah, why? This is like the 5th 500 assist.
You gotta have options, dude. Next card, Mini But One Assassin. You can rest 2 of your masters until end of turn. This card's soul does not decrease by side attacking. It's so unfortunate. I almost wanted to say something about it, but for some reason it doesn't have 3,500 power. so it dies to Rider.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
you can't even use the effect. But if they put the Rider in the middle and you have 2 of those 500 power assists that we just looked at, now we're talking.
This Alex Rider, if only it was the 35 power. Good meme. Good meme out of 10.
Yeah, you have like all these 500 assists, so you just it's easy to have 2 of them on the back
You're
row.
right. Next card,
Vanilla.
Next card.
Next card. What is this? This is even worse than a vanilla. Next
This
card.
is really bad. Oh my god.
Okay, wait. This thing. 2-1-7-5. 5 or less cards, or 5 or more cards in hand, plus 1,000. So it's 8-5. A climax combo attack draw card. Probably back in the day, this was decent. You'd never play this card.
Was it on a book?
It was on a
Probably.
book.
Nice.
Oh, good climax
Everyone loves
instead
it.
of a draw 2K one.
Oh, we're almost there. This
Oh, wait, this card's actually
This,
played,
this is a good card.
Flames of Purgatory.
Yeah, Flames
It's
of
all right,
Purgatory.
yeah.
This is the Titan event. It's
Yeah, this is Forest.
Yeah, this is Forest. You search your deck for a master and a servant. Then you discard a card, and then this card goes to clock. So, hand fix, get what you need.
I have never been a really big fan of this card, but I do see randomly some people play it. But I don't think it's really.
You can
played.
you can play this in current Fate, and you can grab a combo and a drop search to grab another copy of your combo.
Why would you do that when I could just play this and grab 2 free freshes?
I guess you could do that. That's a
it's
play.
It's about the fact that he has like utility, right? Like
Yeah.
it can do stuff at all points.
If we get a level 1 combo that has master and servant, this card will be pretty broken.
It would be.
Oh yeah, that would be true.
However, you know what is actually the most broken card? It's this next card. Sea Monster. This is my favorite card. It is the greatest cool. So you take a character in your hand and you banish it face down. Then your opponent, they have to choose 2 or 3. Then you show them the card, and then you tell them, you fool. And if the level that they declared matches the card you put, you get to play that card for free. Except for the fact it's not for free because it's a 1-3 event. And if you fail, you don't get that card back to hand. It just goes straight to waiting room.
So here's the real.
So the
play.
strat is to play this and then you pick like a level 0. and then you mind fuck them.
No, I was gonna say you play the drop search, you search a level 2, and then do this event and see what they do. You put a level 3,
and then you stare at them and you're like, I play down my rider.
Yeah. Oh my god! And then you just start doing climaxes so they can't play the level 1 combos.
No, dude. Oh, dude, you picked the 3/2 saber from earlier that gets -1 soul.
You're right.
Oh, it's
Oh my
unstoppable.
God. So this is what you do. You do drop search. You drop search for your 2/3 berserker, and then you play this card and put the level 3 in memory, and then they'll choose level 3 every time, guaranteed.
I actually just destroyed. Oh my god! Can you imagine? We drive out to like New York, and somebody's playing this for some reason, and you're just like, I have to lose to it.
Oh
I saw this
God.
cool video where they showed all these cool combos for this card, so I figured I'd try it out.
Oh my god! This card.
Okay,
is too
real
much
talk.
fun.
If your opponent drop search for a 2 with this card, and then slam this card on you, would you call it 3?
I don't know. It'd be like the 2/3 10k Soul Berserker, and you're just like, oh no.
Would you let them have the 2/3, or would you be like so spooked of what level 3s could hit the board? You just be like, nah, you can have that level 2.
Oh my
Why is
god.
this card so dank?
This card is way better than I thought it was just because of that
Oh,
play.
man.
Oh my god. Imagine if the set had standby and you did this in a standby deck. It would make people so mad.
Oh.
Alright, this is a 10 out of 10 playable plus
Oh, yo, wait. There's actually a really good card this would go with. There's the Rin that gives like 1,500 to everything if you use an act, right?
Oh, you mean the
level
3/2?
3/2, yeah.
That gives 2k when you use an act to everything.
2K? It's a pretty good card to slam down at like level 1.
True.
Play all those cool counters we talked about.
Yeah, this card is the dankest me.
All right, best card in the set. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I have to agree. I wasn't expecting this, but here we are. All right, the last cards, Book Climax and 2K1, right? Yep.
Yeah.
We did it, guys. We made it through this Fate Zero English set review for some reason. I don't know why we did this. This video is like 1 hour longer than I wanted it to be.
Dang.
We're at an hour and 10 minutes. All right. Are we gonna do more? This seems horrible.
I think it's like we should leave it up to the people, right? Like if people want to see us review these, like we do it. But if there's no need, then
let us know in the comments.
Yeah, if someone actually watched this or even watch it all the way through, comment below. How about we just have?
We only need one person to like feed our
if
terrible
one person
decision.
comments what set for us to play that isn't one of us, or not play. To review, let's just do that, and we'll keep jumping around based on whatever people say they review, unless no one actually makes it to the end of these videos. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right, yeah. So tell us what's set to review next, unless no one ever makes it to the end of this video. I think other than that, we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.
Bye.